Disney on Ice is making its way back here to the Showy State with a lot to offer. Malik sat down with one of the award-winning skaters to learn a little bit more about what goes into putting on this show.
Disney on Ice has made its way here to St. Louis, presenting professional skating and, of course, our favorite songs. The show will feature both old and new characters, and I am honored to be joined with Timmy Zupank, who is an award-winning figure skater, and he will portray one of the characters from my favorite movie, Nemo. Thank you so much for joining us, Timmy.
Hi, yes, it's a pleasure to be here.
Definitely, definitely. And so, Timmy, tell us, before we go any further, who will you be playing in Disney on Ice, and how did you get this role?
I am Dory's dad. So in the Finding Dory segment, there's a very heartfelt reunion that I'm a part of, and I'm also in many of the ensemble pieces.
And how did you get this role?
Well, I got done with my senior tests in skating, and my choreographer said, "Oh, you should try with Disney on Ice. They're looking for guy skaters," and I did a virtual audition, and I got in. So yeah.
Nice, nice. And that kind of leads me to my next question. What goes into being a part of this show? I've tried skating myself, and I like to say that I'm okay. I've gotten better, but you guys are beast at this. Wearing costumes and stuff. And so, can you explain what goes into playing this role, and what goes into the whole production?
It's definitely a lot of hard work. We have open ice sessions that we can sign up for outside of the show, so we utilize those to make sure that we're keeping up on all of our skating skills and our jumps and spins and just the parts in the entire show. That's really important. We try to stay on top of all of that stuff. We work out a lot to make sure our bodies are healthy and ready to do all the shows that we do, so we can perform our best for the audiences.
So, what can people expect out of Disney on Ice this year?
Well, our show is called Let's Celebrate, so we're really celebrating getting back on the road and performing for live audiences again. I think the show that we're doing is particularly important and interesting because we have so many different parts. We have a very wide variety of different characters you'll see on the ice. So we have everything from Finding Dory to Mulan to Lion King to even the newer movies like Frozen and things like that. So I just think that we have such a great variety from classics to newer movies. So I think it's really fun for kids of any ages and even parents too, because they'll even remember some of the films as well. So I think it's really fun that we all get to portray so many different characters, and it's a very overarching kind of show.
Definitely. And like you said, I think that will be what draws a lot of people in, is the fact that, it can be for older crowds. It can be for younger crowds who, can find their way throughout the show with any of the characters. And so, how has COVID affected you guys? I know you guys have kind of been off the last year or so or whatever. And then this year with the shows going on, it's some stipulations and stuff for people to come. So can you talk about that a little?
Yeah. Well, that's another reason why our show is called Let's Celebrate, because we're celebrating being able to perform for live audiences again. We're very careful. We follow all the guidelines that the state and venue have for us. So yeah, we're all very safe with everything, and we do what we need to do to keep us and the guests safe.
Timmy, thank you so much for joining us. We had a blast with you on the show, and we're looking forward to checking out the shows. I'll be there tonight. So,
yay! Thank you so much for having me.
Disney on Ice Let's Celebrate takes place today with shows at 10:30 and 7 p.m., tomorrow at 11 a.m., 3 p.m. and 7 p.m., and Sunday at 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. To purchase tickets, visit Ticketmaster.com.